Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm super excited to talk about a subject that isn't super entertaining, but I think it's one of the most important subjects when it comes to RVing, and that is RV insurance. And with me is Bill Malecki from American Choice Insurance Partner. Bill, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So who is American Choice Insurance Partners?
So American Choice Insurance Partners is the premier RV insurance provider in the country.
Okay.
We were established in 1984. Started off as just kind of an outlet for people that love the outdoor lifestyle, and obviously it's grown and exploded over the past 20 years. And we're a full service agency. We have 26 different states that we're able to insure it at this time.
Okay.
And we really love helping people put RV insurance together.
Awesome. Now, what are some of the mistakes that most people make when it comes to RV insurance?
Easy question to answer.
Okay.
They think they should insure it exactly like they insure their cars.
Yep.
And that's the biggest mistake they can make. Or they want to put it on their homeowner's insurance policy, which is an even bigger mistake. So there's so many little things in an RV insurance policy that are really important to a new owner. I'd really like to bring in Erin, Tyrrell, Christina, Beck to talk a little bit about some of those insurance coverages. And I think that we can educate your audience.
Perfect. Well, come on down, ladies. Christina, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Bill and I, we were just talking about how an RV insurance is so much more different than a car insurance. Tell everybody, go a little bit more into details with some mistakes people made or how it's different.
Okay, I'd be happy to. So what we offer, when you have an auto policy, if an auto was totaled in an accident, you're going to get actual cash value for that auto. In the event of a total loss with an RV, the RV insurance that we provide for customers is total loss guarantees. They'll actually replace the RV within 5 or 10 years, depending upon what carrier we choose for you. So that protects you from depreciation.
Okay.
So it's very important coverage to have.
Very cool. And how is RV insurance different from auto insurance? Like, what are some other things that are different about it?
So RV insurance, we give you vacation liability, which protects you when you're parked. So it's like campsite liability formerly. So you're gonna get protection. It's just like your home insurance. When your RV's parked, you are responsible for in and around the RV, and we give you extra protection for that. You also get personal effects coverage, which is awesome to have because you bring a lot of stuff with you. You have camping gear, you might have fishing gear, you have your personal belongings like your cell phone, your laptop, or your tablet. Things like that are covered under an RV policy.
Awesome. Now, Erin, what are some of the coverages that RV owners sometimes miss? Or, a lot of people come to me and they're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go to my local agent. Why is RV insurance different? And a lot of local agents, they're gonna try their best, but they might not know the details of RV insurance as well as other agents. Can you tell us a little bit about
Sure,
that?
that's a great question. So one of the biggest things is that windshield. On these motorhomes, those windshields can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000. So we give you free glass coverage. So that's a really important thing to have. You don't want to have to pay that out because it's not if a rock is going to hit your window, it is when. The other thing is we give you a pest damage protection. This covers against squirrels, mice, birds, anything that can get into your unit, chew up your wiring, build nests in your seats. We actually cover that up to $10,000, and then you would have a $250 deductible. The other one is a roof protection that we offer up to $15,000, and so if you have any general wear and tear, so this is separate from the roof warranty that you get through General RV, because that's going to only cover manufacturer defects. But ours covers the general wear and tear. So if your roof starts to warp, if water ever leaks in through the seam and now your floor is mushy and moldy, which is a very common claim, we cover that up to 15 grand. You would have a $250 deductible. Both of those last with your unit for 16 model years. It's super important to have.
And I think it's funny that you say that, because so many times customers come up to me when they're buying a travel trailer or a fifth wheel and saying, well, I have insurance when it's hooked up to my vehicle. But you just covered a whole bunch of things. It doesn't matter if it's hooked up to your vehicle or not. Your insurance company's not going to cover that.
Yeah, and that's a great point to make. So the liability as far as when you're driving on the road is hooked up to the auto policy. But as far as if you got into an accident, you have to have that comprehensive and collision coverage on your RV insurance. And so you definitely need to have a separate policy. You don't want to put it on an auto. You want to be able to insure the RV properly.
Awesome. Now let's talk about the forbidden F word.
The full timer.
The full timer. So you two, who wants to talk about full timing and how important it is when it comes to the insurance part of it?
I'll take that one, Christina. So full timing.
Take it over.
Yeah, full timing is a really important coverage to have on your policy, and you definitely want to make sure you have it written properly. So if you are traveling in the RV 6 months or 180 days or more, it doesn't have to be consecutive, then you are considered a full-timer, and so you have to have full-timer liability coverage. Most insurance carriers do not offer that coverage. It's a very select carrier outlet that we can actually insure a full-timer with. So you definitely want to make sure, you know, whoever you have, that they're writing the full-timer correctly. So a couple of the things they do is they give you loss assessment, just like a house, your HOA that you have in your homeowners. This covers if like a tree was ever, you know, a hurricane came in and ripped up the trees in an RV park and they assess the member, they cover that up to $5,000. They also cover storage shed contents up to $5 grand. So if you know, storing your kayaks, your fishing equipment when you're snowbirding down near Michigan now, they actually cover all of that. Up to $5,000. And then the other thing is the liability as far as medical payments. They raise that because your risk is a little bit higher because you're traveling more. So instead of it being a standard $5,000 for medical payments, we give you $50,000.
Wow, that's huge. And especially, we're going to have another video going into full timing. But I think that's really important to know that it's 180 days. So if you go away for 3 months and then 6 months later you go away for 3 months again, you are considered a full-timer. Or if you're from the north and you come down to the south, you know, for 3, 4, 5 months, you can be considered a full-timer. And so it's very important to work with somebody who does RV insurance to properly structure that the right way.
Absolutely. I mean, we write hundreds of these a week, so we definitely, this is our sweet spot. We know what we're doing here. We're going to protect your investment. You know, these are, you know, big, beautiful RVs out there. You want to make sure they're insured properly. And as far as the full-timer goes, we wouldn't want you to ever be in a situation where if you didn't say you were full-timing and then they found out, and they could potentially deny a claim. So that's why it's really important to have your policy structured correctly, which we will do that for you.
Yep, that's why, you know, you have a heart doctor and a back doctor and a leg doctor. Even though they're all doctors, they all specialize in everything, and we American Choice specialize in RV insurance. Now, you guys were saying you cover 26 out of the 50 states. How can somebody get in contact with you? Even if you already have an RV, we can still get people insurance.
Absolutely.
How would somebody do that?
Well, they could actually click the link below, or they could reach out to us. Our phone number is 248-349-3385.
Yep, just make sure you say you saw it on Matt's RV Reviews, and we're gonna work hard for you. They were telling me that they work with 15 different insurance providers, and we're gonna work hard with you to match you up, one, not just with the right insurance policy, but we're gonna make sure that you get the best price on that insurance policy as well. You wanna shop insurance the same way you wanna shop an RV. Not every insurance policy is right for the right person, just like not every RV is right for the right person.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep, and we'll get a turnaround with a quote in 24 hours, and then you, if you have any questions, obviously this is what we specialize in, so we're happy to help you.
Great, well thank you so much, Erin, Bill, and Christina, for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
And leave down in the comments below, guys. Let us know if you like informational videos about this. You know, as you guys know, this isn't as exciting as a brand new Fleetwood Bounder or a toy hauler, but I feel like it's very important with the channel that we have now to reach out to every direction to help people, if it's with a new RV, RV accessories, insurance, or warranties. So thank you absolutely everybody so much for watching. We'll see you next time.